Today's story is sponsored by Match Property Managers.
Good morning. Thanks so much for watching Living Local. I'm here chatting with Robert Leopard. How are you doing?
I am good, Rainey. How are you?
I'm good, but I'm a friend. You said your friends call you Robbie, so I can call you Robbie
That's
today,
right? Call me Robbie.
So you are kind of the owner, along with your wife, of Match Property Managers, right?
Correct. Myself and my wife, Mary, we're the owners and creator of Match Property Managers.
So I want to hear all about this. Tell me a little bit about what you do, how you started, because you have kind of a cool story.
Well, first of all, my wife and I own several properties, and we started out just kind of managing our own properties, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So basically, I went to my wife one day, and we were sitting there talking, and she said, "You know what? Maybe you should go to property management school, and let's start a property management company."
Yeah.
So
Smart
that's
woman.
what we did. That's
Yeah.
what we did, and we've been in business since 2015.
That's awesome. And over that time, you've outgrown every office, right? You've been in 3 offices?
Yeah, so I started by myself in one small office across town, and that actually grew, I grew it by myself up to 50 properties, and I said, I got to have some staff, so I hired some staff. We moved. Actually, this sign is the first sign out of one of my first offices that I had, so we decided to display it on the wall to kind of show our growth,
No, that's great. I'm proud of you guys. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you. We're proud of us.
Well, I mean, but you've gotten that way.
Well, there's a
by
reason.
Exactly. By doing what you're doing, by servicing so many different homeowners and tenants as well as you do. I mean, gosh, if you go on Google, it's just like review after review after review of like, they're amazing.
And we take pride in our reviews.
Well, yeah. Why do you think that is? Why do you get all those?
Our clients, one of the things we did when we opened this business is we decided that, we had dealt with property management companies before, and you've seen the bad experiences, the good experiences. So what we decided to do was to take out all the bad things that property management companies were doing.
Makes sense.
And implement all of the good things, because we knew as homeowners what we wanted and what companies were not given. So I said, there's got to be a better way to do this. So we opened up, and I think one of the biggest things is giving the clients the attention that they need.
Right.
I mean, there were times we would call property management companies to ask questions, and you couldn't even get anybody on the phone.
Right.
So one of the things, you call here, you're going to get somebody on the phone. We're 24 hours a day.
Wow.
So that's one of our biggest, one of the biggest things we take pride in.
Yeah. Well, I love that. And let's chat about what you do. So you have long-term, short-term, commercial. Kind of give me an overview.
So we pretty much do it all. A lot of companies do short-term or long-term. We decided to do kind of all of it. So we do commercial. We actually manage some motels. We do commercial, new built commercial properties. We're actually managing the one that's being built on Carolina Forest now.
Nice.
Where there's going to be like a strip mall there with a new convenience store and all.
Wow.
It's, kind of a neat project.
Yeah.
So we got some businesses that are going to be going in there, and we do short-term, long-term. We do vacation rentals in the summertime.
Nice.
We got a lot of people that call us at the end of the year, people that aren't happy with their current management companies. Now, and there again, we want to be here to service the client, to give them what they need.
Right.
So,
and you do snowbirds a lot, I know, as well.
And that is one of the things that we do take pride in, is that we can actually rent clients' properties. Let's say that you're going to buy a home from a real estate agent.
Okay.
And they're in the middle of having to wait to close, but they had to move out of their other home.
Right.
Well, you can call us and we can rent you something for a month.
Oh, I love that.
A lot of companies will only do 6 months to a year, but we can rent you something for 30 days, 60 days. And then that way you don't have to wait until your home's built. Yeah,
no, that's awesome. And you are, a local boy from Marion.
Yeah.
So folks will appreciate that. And you're a veteran, so thank you for
your you're welcome. Yeah, I spent some time in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, and I know that's important for you guys, that you're always involved with Toys for Tots every year.
Oh, yeah, it's a big thing for us.
Yeah, and you do other community involvement stuff. So I just love that. I love your story.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Now, this is kind of an all-inclusive package that they get, right?
Yeah,
Tell me about what's all involved.
One of the other things that we decided to do was to kind of include everything up under a management company. So a lot of companies, what they do is they vend out. So if a homeowner has a problem, something needs to be fixed, they'll call a vendor to go out and fix it, and the management company adds a service call and an upcharge to it. Well, I'm actually a licensed contractor, so we have our own maintenance crew in-house that we, there's certain things you do have to vend out every now and then that might be out of our scope of work.
Right.
But typically what we do is we try to handle it ourselves to save the homeowner some money, because they're paying additional fees they shouldn't have to be paying.
Thanks so much for chatting with us today,
No,
Robbie.
you're welcome.
That
was a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching Living Local today. We'll be right back.
Today's story is sponsored by Match Property Managers.